Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And we're going to go to an old favorite. Oh yes, the Blue Beetle. I don't know why he's the favorite, I guess just because I can mock the opening announcement from his radio show. The Blue Beetle. Anyway, here he is punching, ripping off Captain America and punching Hitler in the face. So, there's Hitler and a couple of his guys. And so it's, it was published during the wall. So there you go. And blueprints and I guess a special rocket. I don't know. And he's throwing his gun between his legs and is probably going to shoot Hitler in the crotch, And I guess Hitler dropped his gun. I don't know. But anyway, he got punched. So, there's that. So our first story, Bridge to Heaven. Okay. The Blue Beetle. And obviously the swastika was made out of cheap wood, so he punches it and it falls apart. Anyway, facing certain defeat, nasty agents working under orders from Berlin redouble their efforts to disrupt our unity and undermine morale on the home front. The mysterious slaying of a prominent socialite leads the Blue Beetle to the uncovering of a sinister scheme in German psychological warfare and to the solving of the mystery of the Bridge to Heaven. So a whole building's coming down and all this stuff. Hey guys, look at this. Anyway, the discovery of the strangled body of Nora Atwood, eccentric socialite, provided the first clue. And this is exactly as you found her? Yes, I didn't touch her. Ain't she classy? Look at that mink coat. I wonder what brought her into this dump. The following afternoon, in front of the Daily Planet building. Oh, wow, I didn't. Joan Mason works at the same place Clark Kent does. Anyway, hello, boys. I was just looking for you, Dan. By the glint in your eyes, 'tis trouble for us. Don't tell me your boss assigned you to the Atwood case. He did, and it is a big story. I wish the Blue Beetle could help me. What's wrong with me? Or Mike? He found the body, Nothing. But you are so slow, Dan. However you can help me. Meet me at Denty's tomorrow night. That's nice of you. Some errand to run. Suppose... Okay, we'll be there. Tucked away in a quiet... Got to be more careful scanning the tucked away in a quiet residential section of the city stands an old brownstone house called the Bridge to Heaven. Wow, man. It must be hard to get a room there. I imagine it's really popular, you know. But anyway, and inside the old mansion, I don't want any slip up this time, Otto. We had enough trouble with Mrs. Atwood.
Everything's ready for the Clifford dame. Mrs. Clifford is here, Alistair.
Fine. Send her in, Anna. Do your stuff, boys. Is that you, Lieutenant Clifford?
My boy! Oh, my poor boy!
An apparition hovers over the table. I gave my life for a futile cause. Human sacrifice cannot change this evil world. Only through mercy and understanding towards our enemies can we hope for a better future. Mother, assist in any way the good work of the Bridge to Heaven, so that you too may walk upon it in purity and light.
Oh, my son, my son!
She didn't look all that old, though. She had a son that old. Yeah, that's that's something. Holy cow! $5,000. Yes, Mrs. Clifford will do very nicely. She is an official in the various women's clubs and will spread our anti-war propaganda where it will do the most good. Meanwhile, at Dante's,
do you know Doc Alistair, Dan?
Heard of him? Some kind of religious crank. What about him?
He seems to be head of a spiritualist organization that has wielded great influence amongst women's clubs.
So that's what he does. I have seen plenty of elderly women enter the Bridge to Heaven. What's the setup?
Mrs. Atwood belonged to the Bridge to Heaven, as do so many of her wealthy friends. She speaks at the elite club tonight, and I am going to listen to her.
So anyway, at the fashionable elite club, the purchase of war bonds will only prolong this bloody war. Mothers of America, your sons are being needlessly sacrificed in a cause which does not deserve our support. Let us urge an immediate negotiated peace and thus secure lasting brotherhood of men. Yeah. Will you come with me, Mrs. Clifford? It's a different guy. The FBI would like to ask you some questions.
The FBI? This is an outrage. I am just exercising my right of free speech. My son died at
Tarawa
to uphold the principles of the four freedoms.
Well, a few hours later, a much subdued Mrs. Clifford leaves the offices of the FBI.
I am not going to the Palmer meeting, Tom. Drive me home, please. Oh, what do you want?
Okay. Oh, they're kidnapping her. Having outlived her usefulness, another misguided tool walks the Bridge to Heaven. Keep it down, you fool. Okay, it's all over anyhow. Drive to the river. We'll dump her there. On a waterfront pier, Dan and Mike are startled by a splash in the water. Their suspicions are aroused as they spy two fleeing figures. What luck they just happened to be there, you know? Did you see that? Some monkey business going on there. Quick, Mike! Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one is which. The art is just not that good. They got clean away. I wonder what they threw in here. I'll soon find out. I mean, it could just be some garbage or something, you know, and you're going to dive into this crap. Anyway, Dan instantly plunges into the chilly water, and a few minutes later, I've got her, Mike. Give me a hand.
We don't know where she's been. It could be dangerous.
She was dead before she was thrown into the water. I just wasted my time here, you know. But anyway, what have you there?
This fell out of her coat pocket. It's a pamphlet about the bridge to heaven.
Well, she's on her way, isn't she? What, too soon? Good heavens! Joan is going there tonight. Call the wagon and meet me at the heaven.
What?
The mystery of the bridge to heaven. It's something for the blue Beetle to work on. Oh, I forgot my pants. I'll have to wrap my coat around my waist until I can get home and put on a new pair. While the blue Beetle rushes to the Allister house.
May I see Mr. Allister? Mrs. Atwood sent me.
Dr. Allister sees clients only by appointment, but I'll see what I can do.
My husband died at casino, and Mrs. Atwood told me you could contact him. Please.
Glad to, but there are disturbances tonight. Maybe if you come back tomorrow. Follow that girl and find out who she is and what she's up to. Hank?
Okie dokie. The blue Beetle halts on his way to the bridge to heaven when Joan's all right. I must talk to her. I'll have to get back into my uniform in a hurry.
Hello, Mike.
I thought I saw him up here. It is the blue Beetle. I'll finish him off.
As the blue Beetle watches his friends down in the street, an unseen figure stealthily approaches.
Don't forget to tell Dan about tomorrow night.
I will, John. I got to hurry before he spoils everything.
While up on the roof,
Happy landing.
what is this?
The blue Beetle. That's where I get a hold of that
Slicker? Okay. What a fix to be in. And Mike's after me, too. With a mighty upward kick, the blue Beetle catches the nasty full in the face and lands him back on the roof. That'll do. I hope I can get away before Mike gets here.
Stop! In the name of the law.
Will you never learn, Mike? So long, Mike, till we meet again.
He's done it again. Next time you won't get away.
It's not that far. Well, whatever. But when the angry Mike turns to Hank,
Oh, you woke up.
yeah,
I wanted to say hello, Flatfoot. I still know how to handle cops. Oh,
man, his nose just exploded. You know, the blood's everywhere. Oh, well. Hank makes his escape through the roof door as Mike, stunned, tries to rise. Boy, it's lucky he didn't just kill. Look at that. Man, the perspective. Mike is huge sitting in the corner. It's terrible. But, boy, it's just dumb luck he didn't kill Mike, you know. Great going, Dan. Dan comes up to find the dazed Mike. Come on, get on your feet.
what hit me? Oh, where is he?
So that evening, confusion reigns at the Allister house.
I told you it was the blue Beetle. Have a hunch he works with that girl.
Maybe you're right. We'll have to move. Wait, the girl is coming here tonight. By holding her, we can neutralize the blue Beetle. Get Berlin, Otto.
I've been trying to get Berlin for the past half hour. There must be an air raid on. They are off the air.
What is it, Carlos?
Heil Hitler.
I have important invasion data to relay to Berlin.
It's late. The girl will be here any minute. Keep on trying, Otto. Come with me, Hank.
And as the appointed hour approaches,
I'll go in now. You know what to do, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead, John. Dan will cover the back. He's always had an interest in your back.
That's her. And there's the cop I flattened on the roof. Leave her to me. Get that flatfoot in the house and give Carlos some knife work to do.
My husband, Captain Marlowe, lost his wife at
casino? Anyway, and I...
Please, Mrs. Marlowe. You will soon be with your husband.
With him? I just wanted to talk to him.
This is the bridge to heaven. We kill our client. Anyway, there is no Captain Marlowe. I see a man in uniform, but he is a police officer.
While Joan faces certain death, this is cut out for the Blue Beetle. I was going to say this is a job for the Blue Beetle. Let the fun begin. Is some guy going to kill your girlfriend? But yeah, it's all fun.
Drop your acting. Call your playmate into the house, or this gun might go off.
There's nothing you can do. The house is surrounded.
As Mike enters the Alistair house,
A trap, and I fell into it.
well, that's it for Mike. It goes right through his head,
She won't talk. Let me handle her. You fool! I'll make you wish you were never... you never were, but you get the idea.
Suddenly, it's more like the blue turd. I don't.
The Blue Beetle!
Yeah, it's me. This is quite a different spirit than you expected, huh?
Get him, Hank!
Now it's my turn, Hitler stooge. Let me go. I'll talk. Not leaving us so soon, Doc. Aye. Alistair disappeared into thin air. There must be a secret battle somewhere. Meanwhile, Mike has driven the knife thrower into a... Boy, how'd he do that? Well, anyway.
Nasty toy you got there.
And you'll get it right in your fat belly if you come any closer, copper.
I took and throw things, punk.
And it looks like you missed. I guess it's supposed to have bopped him kind of there. Whatever. The wily Alistair has reached the secret shortwave station.
The Blue Beetle is upstairs.
So what? He can't get in here. Shh. I think I finally got Berlin. The Blue Beetle quickly frees Joan.
Most likely the secret passage through which the spirits made their appearance.
You better stay here and watch Hank. I'll see what's behind this.
There it is again, that disgusting symbol. We are done for.
The sign of the Blue Beetle.
This is Berlin. Come in, U.S.
17? Yeah. Stupid looking. Right with Eversharp, you murdering scum.
Heimer, don't tell me we are raiding New York. Come in, U.S. 17.
Oh, it's you, Mike. What kept you? The Blue Beetle went through this panel.
He did? Wait till I lay my hands on him.
At that moment,
You're under arrest, Blue Beetle.
this is US 17 signing off forever. Clean up this mess, Mike. So long for now, Joan. And as Mike collects his prisoners,
Look what I got.
she tried... Oh, wait, that's Dan. Look what I got. She tried to escape through the back.
As usual, too little and too late. Hello, give me the city desk.
Yay. So anyway, another exciting Blue Beetle adventure will appear next month's issue of the Blue Beetle Comics. Oh boy. Oh man. Well, after this excitement, I know you can't possibly wait for the next, story. Anyway, what's this? GI Laughs. Oh boy. After all that exciting adventure, how about a little bit of comedy gold? So here we got some soldiers. They're getting their picture taken. So it says, "Oh, Sarge, shouldn't you be holding a rose or something?" He's upset about that. So, yeah. So here we have some private driving a truck, and it's filled with all these horny broads. So, he's having a great time. And then the commanding officer, "Gosh, Colonel, can I help it if they grab me on a treasure hunt?" Yeah. I don't know. This Yosemite Sam looking guy shows up. I guess he's going to enlist or whatever. And he's talking to the recruiter. He says he'll trade his shoes for an issue of Chalwin Terbecker. I guess he had to be there. So here's some soldiers, I guess, playing cards. And would you mind moving, fellers? I got a dozen eggs under the blanket. Well, not anymore, you don't. I mean, they're still there, but they're all smashed and dripping. I mean, Well, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That's terrible. Oh, Minute Mystery. So this only should take a minute to read, I remember that was another radio segment, the 1 Minute Mystery. I think it was like supposed to be from Ellery Clean or whatever. That was it. They had a little mystery, and then the main detective or whatever would solve it. How did he know? We'll be right back with the answer. And then they'd come back and explain it. And that was it. Yeah, it's not that great. In the city of Idlewood, a Midwestern town is panic-stricken as a result of a wave of kidnappings. So their newspaper is called The Blade. Another kidnapping our administration at fault. Latest victim, minister's child. Oh, the minister's child has been kidnapped. Okay. I sent for you, Inspector Blake. The town is up in arms about these kidnappings. Our police are stymied. Looks to me as though like a tough mob is using your little burg for a picnic ground, Mayor. Investigator Blake inserts an ad in the newspaper saying the ransom will be, paid, and proceeds to the rendezvous with the marked money. When, over the radio, this is getting interesting. And now the mayor himself snatched from in front of his office tonight. That's a New York license. Beat it, Muggsy. They must have put an imported snooper on. Oh, it's the criminals. That's a New York license. Beat it, Muggsy. They must have put an imported snooper on our trail. But this was exactly as Tim Blake wanted it. He dashed to the local airport where a plane is waiting. He locates the bandit's car and trails it. So I'll hurry up and jump in this plane. Okay. There they are. I'll trail them to their hangout. So that's it. An isolated old mansion is the hangout. Tim Blake lands his plane in a field. Crashes it more likely. But anyway, proceeds towards the house and runs smack into the mayor.
Why, Blake, I just managed to escape.
Yes, and get over the border. Back in the house now and behave. Okay, boys, reach. untie that little girl in the corner. Jeez. The mayor comes clean. I'm glad it's over. The gang had me in their power to divert the people from my own crooked administration. I hired this gang to perform the kidnappings, then had them kidnap me so I could flee the country. I'll take my medicine and return the graft. So we're square, right? Everything's cool? Yeah, all right. So none of this, no need for me to resign or go to prison or anything like that, all right? Everything's fine. Move on. The end. So, what do we have next week for Jeez. Looks like Blue Beetle did some Ozempic or something. This arm is all swollen. This one. Man, what a mess. So anyway, what's the story here? The secret weapon. And I guess that's it. Probably already spoiled it. But there you go. That'll be the story for next time on the Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics, something like that, you know. That ought to be something. But, geez. Well, screw it. Let's read it now. I mean, I thought I was taking forever to read that stuff. It's not even 30 minutes. All right, secret weapon it is. The most vicious and clever of all nasty spies attempt to steal America's deadly new secret weapon and are thwarted at the last minute only by the mighty fists of the world's greatest fighter for democracy. The Blue Beetle goes into action and recovers the secret weapon. It all happened like this. So, the War Department laboratories. This is the greatest weapon in the history of warfare. With it, victory is ours. And outside the laboratories, even the Blue Beetle couldn't break through this guard. Oh, it's Manigan. Through this, huh, Dan? So anyway, the plane's flying over. No, Mike, they seem to have thought of everything. Mike doesn't suspect that Dan Garrett is really the Blue Beetle. Well, beneath the building. Oh, boy, they didn't think of that, did they? Start digging up right here.
Hands up, Americanos! Lined up, mid your faces to their wall. Max, you get the weapon. Well, I take care of this. Hurry, Otto.
They're always Otto, you know.
So, you ring the alarm, will you?
Jeez, is he shooting him in the face? Wow, man, that's well. No, it's Madigan or whatever his name is. Well, you Dan, this is the emergency. The nasties, they have the weapon down the hole. Send out an immediate alarm. The Blue Beetle, how'd you get in here? Dan went to take a dump, and suddenly the Beetle shows up.
They're after us. I'll fix them.
So, that will take care of you. They sealed the tunnel with a grenade. They're getting away. Okay, Blue Beetle, if you're so good, let's see you get them. Jeez, there's like blood on the floor. Man. So, this is terrible art. I guess he's supposed to be down the distance. I suppose that's the hole he's leaping into. Out of the way, boys. The Blue Beetle accepts Mike's challenge. Pal.
Quick, under the weapon, and we go in the subway. We all separate and meet at the hideout.
Ja. One nasty sees his doom in the sign of the Blue Beetle. Well, that's his sign. It's going bzz, bzz, bzz.
Oh no.
And I don't know. I guess a crowd of people threw him onto the tracks. He's dead, but the others must have the weapon. Boy, he's really proud that he's coughing up puke and blood everywhere and everything. Man, really crappy art, but incredibly fun. Now here again, okay, he's going down the track, but it's like a little toy. This is so bad. The Blue Beetle races after them. Did you see that? Yeah, it wasn't my train, though. But it stopped. It's so he puts the brakes on like a Looney Tunes character. If I only knew where they were going. Man, oh, it's terrible.
Ach, the Blue Beetle. He didn't see me.
I'll let him think I didn't see him. And he'll lead me to the other.
And if he is following me, kill him.
That's him. All together now. Push. Where the hell are they? I guess they're in the headquarters of these guys, and they're going to shove a trunk on. Man, it's really awful. But of course, he's super strong and stuff, so he just catches it. So you want to play rough, eh? Now, which one wants to be first? This is a faster way, and I've got a train to catch. Next time, be sure that the trunk is mine. Okay. Well, it was a different time and everything. Sorry, mister, you're too late. What? Damn it. He has red eyebrows? I don't know. Anyway, but the Blue Beetle catches the train and... okay. Keeps close watch on the nasty.
All going according to plan. Yes.
Hans passes the customs. Well, everything seems to be in order. An avalanche is headed right at Hans. Okay, just let it happen. Oh, good.
I buy it.
Later okay, whatever. The Blue Beetle saves Hans. Oh, so the Blue Beetle's a traitor, huh? Oh, so that he can follow him. But now he knows
how lucky I am.
So I guess he just didn't realize that was Blue Beetle shoving him out of the way of the snow. I don't
know. Otto, Max, it's me, Hans.
Don't forget me, Hans. This bulletproof suit will stop a cannon, Hans. Bang, bang. Pew, pew. Yep. I don't need a gun to take care of people like you. And there are the nasties I've been looking for. Is
everything on the plane, Otto? Yeah. Comrade, the Blue Beetle.
Otto kills Max in his haste. Jeez. He runs him over with the propeller blade? Is that what the...
Hell yeah! Get out of the way! I've got to get out of here.
Oh, well. I've got to catch that plane. A tremendous leap, but the Blue Beetle misses. Uh-oh. With sensational speed, the Blue Beetle runs until he reaches the Atlantic Ocean. And so this is how the nasties have fortified France. So he swims all the way to France. Okay, this is only a sample of what you nasties are going to get. Bsh, bsh, bsh.
He has the secret weapon. The Führer will decorate him for this. Wonderful. The Americana secret weapon. For this, I make you a general. And this is our own secret weapon. With both of them, we are unbeatable.
A buzz, a roar, and the sign of the Blue Beetle, a disaster to the foes of democracy. Bzz, bzz, bzz. First you, Otto. Then the hot air marshal. Ooh. And we won't forget to pace the wall. To forget to pace the wall paperer. It looks like he really had a lot of long hair under that hat. I mean, anyway, now I'll take our secret weapon and yours too, just for interest. Pleasant dreams. Ha ha.
We can never thank you enough for your great service, Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle once more returns to his role of Dan Garrett. Well, Mike, you asked the Blue Beetle to show you, didn't you? Looks like Joan Mason will be getting into trouble. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll. Geez. I was hoping to get an hour out of this. Well, I could just keep reading the whole damn thing. Joan Mason, reporter. 50,000 excited spectators jumped to their feet when Stubby Walsh, ace hurler of the Blackhawks, suddenly collapsed on the mound, unaware that they had just witnessed murder on the diamond. He's throwing a skull at the guy. Anyway. Pitch hitting for Gary Austin. Joan Mason, star reporter of the Daily Planet, covers the all-important intercity series between the Blackhawks and the Lions. Accompanied by the faithful Mike Madigan, Joan enters the packed stadium.
Maybe at the press box after the game, Mike.
Okay, John, have a good time. Boy, they make Mike suddenly very young here. He's going to make moves on Dan's girlfriend.
The final game of the series has gone into the seventh inning.
Stubby is in great form today.
You said it, Cal. With 3 runs ahead, we can't lose.
Stubby, with one man out and bases loaded, asks for a new ball. Take your time, Stubby. The crack of the bat echoes through the tense park as the ball sails towards the grandstand. Oh, boy! Foul the ball! Throw the bum out! Heads up! I've got it!
What's the matter with Stubby?
Yeah, he's going to blow the game. Look at him. He's swaying.
Stubby goes into his windup, but the ball never leaves his trembling hand. Arrgh! What's eating him? I don't know. He looks sick. Take him to the dressing room and call the doc. I'm going down.
Oh, really?
Cover me, Bill.
Bill? I thought it was... Oh, yeah. No, Mike. What? Okay, whatever, boy, she gets around. I'll get you the dope on Stubby Fellers. Oh, is... okay. Okay, sis. So Bill's... This is terrible. But don't forget to come back. While the rest of the ill-fated game is played to its bitter end, Stubby fights for his very life. I'm unable to diagnose this case. He's going fast. Call Dr. Peters quick. I just pretend I'm a doctor. I'm not a real one. I'm baffled. This is our last chance. Let's try some heroin. I can't understand it. I examined him only this morning. He was in excellent condition. But again, I'm not really a doctor. I've been faking it all this time.
What are you doing here, Mike? Is the game over?
That it is. The Blackhawks lost 9-7. I wanted Stubby to autograph this ball for me.
Sorry, Mike. Stubby won't ever write his name again. The great Stubby Walsh is dead.
Oh.
Well, what is it, Doc? A heart attack?
No, Stubby was too healthy for that. Walsh was murdered. Brrr.
Murdered? What?
Impossible. Why and how? Why? That's for the police to find out. But I can tell you how. Walsh was killed by a poison that acts within a few minutes after it is administered. Greatly perplexed, Joan returns to the Daily Planet.
But, John, there were 50,000 people watching his every move. How could the poisoner reach him?
That's what puzzles me. Stubby didn't chew gum, or he might have died sooner, maybe even before the game had started. I believe his death was carefully planned and must have some connection with the game. It was timed just when, with 3 runs ahead, things seemed to go against Stubby.
Too bad. He was my favorite player. I sure would have liked his signature on this ball.
It's all he cares about.
Mike, you're wonderful. Why didn't I think of that before? Of course, it's the ball. Stubby had the habit of rubbing the ball, wetting his fingers, and wiping them on his pants before every pitch. I always watched him do it.
You like watching him rub his balls?
Yes, I did, Mike.
I'm done for. I'm dying, I am.
Nonsense. You are all right. Wash your hands and bring the ball to the medical examiner to be analyzed.
It was almost midnight when the examiners, it's the same ball, so, that's great, reached the Daily Planet.
You were right. We found definite traces of fentanyl poison on both balls. You and the one Walsh held when he died.
Thanks a million, Doc.
Meanwhile, in the dingy back room of a waterfront dive, you know what to do with the brat, Joe. Get it over with and come up here for your dough. Oh, it's the phone.
Okay, Chief.
The hell? Let's what are we gonna do with that little boy? I ain't putting no slug into this lad. I got kids of my own. We'll dump him near his home, collect the moolah, and blow town. Losing no time, Joan and Mike call on Umpire Clem.
I'm glad to find you still up, Mr. Clem. There are some questions I want to ask you.
Not tonight, please. We are upset over this tragedy. Call tomorrow.
Mother, thank God you're home safe.
Who's the kid? It's the umpire's son. Wow, what a way to, clear that up.
Will you kindly explain what this is all about?
Yeah, I will. And for the readers, too. I might as well tell you now. You'll find out sooner or later. My boy was kidnapped.
Kidnapped? But why? You're not a rich man.
Look, thanks to rub that in. A day before the game, I was offered $10,000 to throw the game to the Lions. Naturally, I refused. This morning, Bobby disappeared. I was about to notify the police when 2 men called. They told me no harm would come to my son if, at a given signal, I would put 2 balls they handed me into the game.
They wanted you to fondle balls?
Yes. To save my boy's life, I did as I was told, not knowing that I would be instrumental in Stubby's death. Their mission completed, Joe and his partner entered their boss's residence. The job's done, boss. Now make it with the dough.
Not so fast. I just received bad news. Bad news for you two idiots.
What do you mean? Have you gone off your head?
You yellow-bellied double-crossers. I checked up on you and phoned Clem. The boy is home. He'll put the finger on you, and when the heat's on, you're liable to rat on me. I'm taking no chances. Here's your payoff. Hello? That you, Pat? Good. I got some customers who want to be measured for cement suits. Yeah, I'll wait. With the boy's description of the kidnappers, Joan and Mike set out to find them.
They're closing, Mike.
Never mind that. This is Joe the Snatch's. Joe the Snatch. Joe the Snatch's hangout. Let's go in and, look around. Joe? But it's called Jerry's. This ain't no cabaret, can't you see we're closing? Cut your blabbering. Joel told us to meet him here. Where is he?
He ain't here. The guy who just left might know where you could find him. Now scram.
Look, Joan, it's Pat the tailor.
Shh. I don't want him to see us yet.
Oh, Joan just wet herself. Man. Joan has tailed Pat's truck, and after a short ride, they stop at a fashionable apartment house.
Pat took the barrels up to the top floor.
Nobody's going to move at this hour of the night. Something's fishy here. Let's try the main entrance.
Having persuaded the operator to take them to the roof, they...
Well, if it isn't Harry Miller, the big shot gambler.
Look, that must be Joe they are stuffing into the barrel. Stand where you are, Miller.
Are they falling down? Do they smash through the...
The cops!
Oh, okay, so that was... Okay, whatever.
No tricks, Miller.
Oh, no, you won't.
Okay.
So it was you who killed Stubby. You sent Clem the poisoned balls after Joe and kidnapped the umpire's boy. When the game went against you, you signaled Clem to put the balls into play.
Yeah, and I had to kill Joe and his pal. If they had not bungled the job, I'd have cleaned up a cool $250,000. And now I'm pretty much sinking myself even further by confessing to you. I don't know why I just did that.
Good work, Mike. I had better phone the city desk before the police get here. Oh, boy, what a story.
Not really. It's... Follow the new adventures of Joan Mason, star reporter, in the next issue of The Blue Beetle. Oh, my God. The O'Brien twins.
You know what, Waterman? It was mighty swell of your pal, the Prince, to give us his $1 million invention on how to make a ton of ice cream out of one teeny-weeny capsule. But I'd have been much more obliged if he just gave us a roadmap on how to get out of here. Or am I talking out of turn again?
Our two fearless and highly salted seafaring adventurers have just left their newfound friend, Prince Canonoc, supreme ruler of the entire empire of Antarctica. And they start for home.
Listen, brother, as a twin, you just gave me a double frostbite. To get home, we just have to keep heading south, and we can't miss. One thing I'll say for the prince, though, he certainly picked out a territory with plenty of spare space for his home neighborhood.
Shut up and talk sense. Wait a minute. After 38 hours and 62 miles, I actually hear humming voices.
So do I, Whitmore, and they come from right around here. Let's take a look-see.
What our heroes found just around the corner. Lo, pals, I was just broadcasting a bit of my background to some of my local friends. They either couldn't understand me or not to be bothered. Phew! What goes on here? A talking seal? Listen, my oversized friend from a sardine can. Whoever taught you all your conversation? Brother, you are now talking to the most highly advertised talking seal act in the entire world. Listen, partner, I merely happen to be Sealo, the slanguist. I can answer any questions you ask in 14 languages. What's on your abbreviated minds, my friends? Well, how about us getting out of here? How do we do it? If you merely want to go back to what you call home, just climb over that next berg and ask my old frosted friend Icicle Joe, the locksmith. He knows all the answers.
Thanks, pal, but not too much until we make sure.
This is all good, healthy outdoor fun, eh, Wetmore? If you don't get too much of it, what?
Shush with the slush.
Oh, sure enough, honey, chill. I's known around whereabouts as little old Uncle Icicle Joe, the locksmith. Now, what y'all a mouthing about?
We want a quick load of information on how's the fastest way of getting out of here south.
Oh, this is bad.
Tell you, we ain't white chums. I'll draw you a road map. Come along with me. As you know, our days are 6 months long up here, and it now being mid-August, it's time for our afternoon tea. Here's a little old home, boys. A minute of your patience now, and I'll let you right in.
In? Well, there's no door to this oversized ice cream cone. How are you going to let us in?
That, my friends, is why I'm known round these parts as the locksmith. We do things differently up here. Wait till I get my special key. Ah, here it is.
He's pulling it out of his ass.
And a Saline tort. Well, blow me down.
Wait till we get inside. Precisely, palsy wowsy. Up here, we just burn ourselves in and seal ourselves out again. Follow me, and I'll shovel us in snugly till we finish the business. Coming to my workshop now to get you boys back down home quick, safe, sound, and comfortable. And if you follow my directions carefully, with a very cozy profit to boot.
Did you say Profit?
Oh, say it again.
Oh, my God.
Now here, gentlemen, is a secret little invention of my own that I have perfected after long years of intense concentration. It can't miss. I often intended to use it on a trip south myself, but you can follow the plans. I've named it the Chiller Diller, and it will make you millions.
I like the name, Whitmore.
I like the name, Whitmore. Here is a bottle of my brainchild, chums. It's perfect in every detail. It is designed with the minutest exactness to a ratio of 1 inch to every 1,240 feet. I have tried this model personally, and it works like a charm. Within the hour, we start work on your big job.
The tremendous and mysterious task begins.
First, according to my most desired calculations, we must find a perfect iceberg. Dimensions, 500 yards wide by 500 yards high. Ah, Our search ends with this very first one. Success! Now, having located dead center, my friends, I start boring straight to the iceberg's core with my high-powered secret drill. Follow me closely. After 2 hours' work, we are exactly 250 yards in the interior of the iceberg, the very middle. This is where we stop boring. My friends, now I'll have my Eskimos bring in your equipment.
For 2 days, an endless line of Eskimos carried food and assorted supplies aboard the converted iceberg. Allez Scramouche. Pure Eskimo. Yeah. Okay. Well, deep in the cavernous center, the iceberg was quickly transformed into a snug, efficient, and extremely comfortable compartment for human habitation, with endless accessories.
Oh, boy, everything but a traffic cop.
Yeah, okay. So Uncle Icicle Joe, the genial host of the O'Brien twins, went all out enthusiastic in supervising every last detail of its construction. Yeah.
Phew! Our fuzzy little pal has sure got a lot of something up his sleeve, no matter what it turns out to be. Hey, Brother Wetmore?
Boy, you set a glacier full.
It won't be long now, chums. A few more minor items to be installed, and you can be shoving off.
Shoving off? How? Where? And with what?
Here's how, chums. See my engineers out there? They're now adjusting another invention of mine, a propeller that produces its own power. Your radio has already been attended to.
Phew, brother, bathe my brow. That Uncle Icicle must either be a double-barreled genius or a 12-cylinder maniac.
Wham! He leaves me leaping dizzy, too.
But the next morning, the twins knew that their newfound friend was a 14-carat inventive wizard as they went inside aboard their new floating ice palace.
Welcome home, Waterman. Now, where do we go from here?
And gaily they sailed amid the cheers from all their Eskimo friends ashore out into the great unknown, heading south by south. Okay.
So long, pals. We'll be seeing you if this ice house boat doesn't melt first.
Oh, look, Wetmore. He even hacked out a shower bath and steam room for us.
I'll bet this is the first steam-heated iceberg hotel with hot and cold water that you or anyone else ever heard tell of. Pass the pemmican?
And you can say that again and again, brother.
Well, 6 days later.
We just passed Greenland at 15 knots an hour and going strong.
And with only a 10% meltage, will we make it? By his figures, we'll arrive home in port at the hottest time of the year, with exactly 300,000 tons of the iceberg left, enough to make a strip of cracked ice from coast to coast, 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet worth $11,645,780.50.
No, Wetmore, wrap me up in ice cubes now.
Will our heroes win this life, death, and fortune struggle in this heart-melting race against the weather? Don't miss the next installment of the O'Brien twins. I think I will. My God, that was awful. Okay, so it's Blue Beetle again. There's no title for the story. Oh, jeez. Okay, made an hour. Oh, thank God. I can't do any more of that. All right. So that'll be the one for next week. A blue beetle story. Ooh, what's that stain? I don't think we want to know. I don't think it's important to the plot, so we probably won't have to find out. But anyway, there he is. He tried to shoot the blue beetle, but his suit's bulletproof, so he punches him. Ooh, and there's Joan looking really disgusted. But anyway, we'll find out what this is all about next week on another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh. Wonder why that didn't work. Oh, well. Jeez. That was excruciating. I mean, that's some of the worst comics I've ever read. Just awful. I mean, the Blue Beetle stuff's pretty bad, but good Lord. O'Brien twins. Well, anyway, I apologize for all that. And see you next week. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, nothing's working. Well, man. Okay, well, I'll have to try a different platform next time. But it's taking forever to scroll. There it is. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.